Hey YouTubers, this is Bob. Just wanted to come to you guys today. And there's so many of you have been so very worried about everything that's happening. And I just wanted to take this time to kind of remind you guys how important it is that we think in terms of interconnectedness of life. You see, some people have written me and they said, well, Bob, Japan's far away, so I'm not worried. But really, what happens anywhere in the world affects all of us. As you can see here behind me, there's a lot of driftwood washed up here. Since the earthquakes in Japan and the rising rivers around the world, there has been a big wash up and a storm here in Alexandria. As you can see, the driftwood. Now, is this a direct result of the Japanese earthquake? Well, maybe or maybe not, but it could be. And so we should be aware of our natural environment. We should be aware of how we treat the earth. This is our home. And yet so many people and so many corporations attack and destroy it. As you can see, look at this giant driftwood here, right along the shore where I'm standing. The waters are tumultuous. And I cannot help but think of how this earthquake will have long-term impact on the earth. I saw the news reports and they said that in Hawaii there's been devastation, and also in California. And so many people around the world are now aware of the interconnectedness of life. And I hope that, those of you who write to me will not be afraid, but will come to understand that we have a chance. We have a chance to bring healing to the earth, a chance to bring peace to Mother Nature. You see, it's times like these when a spiritual life is so important. I've tried to, here at Spirit Channel, create a place where you can come and open your mind and your heart to spiritual truths. For in the darkest of times, this knowledge will sustain you and allow you to move forward, so you will not be paralyzed in fear. So as you can look around here and see the massive amount of storm damage to our area, it's not the driftwood that makes me sad. It's all of the trash that's come out of the river. I find it terribly sad that amongst all the wood, there are plastic bottles and trash bags and all sort of terrible things. This is not in harmony with the earth. We must think about recycling. We must think about purifying our rivers and our oceans. I think if we've learned anything from this situation in Japan, it's that we need to value our world. Certain religions say, oh, it doesn't matter, it's all going to burn up anyways. God's going to destroy the earth. I don't believe that. And even if you're of a faith that says, well, God's going to come back and burn it all up, what if that's not for 10,000 more years? Do you want your descendants to live in a polluted and toxic environment? We really need to think about also this whole issue of nuclear power. For now, beyond the earthquake devastation and the tsunami, now we're dealing with nuclear crisis. I've never been one to support nuclear energy, and I think now we're seeing the reality of our worst nightmares come to pass. Some of you may be too young to remember, but I was around during the time of Chernobyl back in 1985, 1986, and it was devastating. And I fear we may have a similar situation coming in Japan. Well, guys, I am just so very happy that I have all of you as friends, and you're here to support my channel and support the work I do. We're all going to get through this together. And I know many of you in Japan watch me as well, and I want to reiterate that my heart goes out to all of you in your time of struggle, and those of us here at my channel are with you in spirit. I want to also take this time to say thank you to all of you who contributed to the Red Cross on behalf of the people of Japan. Thank you for coming to my call for help. You guys are the best. So let's all keep together. Let's keep the faith, keep strong. Don't have fear. Because spiritual people know in their heart that ultimately, if you work in harmony with the divine, you will be blessed. Thanks for being here, guys. My blessings to all of you.